The best high school basketball coverage. This is Hoops Madness.
Hi, good evening, everybody. Welcome to the premiere edition of Hoops Madness Overtime. I'm Alan Harwell. You, of course, know Jeff Dubroff, who, by the way, we are both picking the Rams to win on Sunday.
Yes,
right?
yes, yeah. That we are.
Jared
Goff.
Anybody but New England, right? Okay, all right. I had a chance to go to the showcase game tonight, Miller and Ray, but you had some other big games.
That was a great game. I'm excited to see the highlights. We had more games tonight. I went from Moody to see the girls play Victoria West, up to CALALLEN to watch the boys play TULOSO-MIDWAY.
Big rivalry game.
Big down to West Oso where they took on KINGSVILLE in a great rematch. Lots of good basketball, but I want to see these Miller-Ray highlights.
Yeah, let's get right to it. This is the game we televised live tonight on KDF, and here we go. Both teams battling it out in 35A. The winner would take over sole possession of the lead, and this was a great game. That was Raheem Ned hits Albert Livingston for the three. Then Xavier Watson, a three-pointer right here. Look at the crowd. They had almost 2,000 there tonight. Miller up 4. Ryan Nuremberg, he was a superstar tonight. Gets the steal, fouled on the fast break, makes both free throws. Miller up 4 again, and Ryan Nuremberg, yeah, you knew he would hit the three. And then Nuremberg again draws another foul, has the lead after he hits both free throws. And then Miller's Malik Edwards is going to get the putback, and they're going to cut the lead to 1 in this game. And then Zamori Nichols, the offensive board, he would get fouled, and Ray can't believe it. Yeah, they're going to take the lead at this point. Back and forth. That wound up being the difference in this game. Final score 60-56. Miller wins. They now hand Ray their first district loss of the season. 60-56 is your loss, is your final score in that game. Afterwards, we caught up with the coach and the player.
They persevered. We stuck together. Our goal was towards the end of the game, no matter who had the lead, we wanted to keep the defense tight and just keep our composure.
Well, I thought your team did a wonderful job when you were down 8 at one. Well, you're down actually 10 at one point. Coach, we're looking at some highlights right now. That young man right there, number 22, Guzman, hit a couple of big threes down the stretch.
Yes. Up around the last 2 weeks, he's really been working hard on his shot. And against King, he came out of his shell. He's a good shooter. He works very hard. And I just told him, get in the game, space the floor. Any opportunity you got to knock down a bucket, go ahead and do it. Be aggressive.
He had a great offensive rebound right there. And then here's a big play right here by number 15, Malik Edwards. And then we've got, look at Ned going up. He makes a big basket. That is the basket that gave you guys the lead right there.
Yes, that was a sophomore.
Same play from another angle, Coach.
Yes, sir. It's no coincidence that his brother helped lead us to state back in 2012. And as a sophomore, he got in there, kept his composure, and he stuck a big corner three. That's why we implemented him in the game. We knew and know that he's a good shooter. And as you can see, Watson stuck a very, very big three. That was a big shot for a senior. He showed composure and leadership, and we needed that shot. So between Watson and Livingston.
Yes, sir. My reaction was I knew that we had to stay strong. This happened to us at Ray, and I knew that we couldn't make the same mistakes by giving up early. And I knew that if we wanted to come back, it was going to be a dogfight, and that's exactly what it was.
It's a very intense ball game. Was it as intense as it looked?
Oh, yes, sir. It was.
And you said it would be earlier this week, but it just looked like that both teams were just going 110 miles an hour tonight.
Yes, sir. That's exactly what it was. That's what we expected. We knew that it wasn't going to be easy coming into this. We knew that we were going to have to take every kind of pressure that was coming towards us, and that's exactly what we did. It was a hard battle, but we managed to come up top.
What does this say about Miller High School? This is a small 5A school.
Yes,
we know that. You go up against teams that some 5A schools have easily double the enrollment of Miller High School, yet you guys have this tremendous basketball program. How do you keep doing it year in and year out?
Yes, so that all comes with the coaching staff. I mean, they push us year after year, telling us that we're an overlooked school just because we're on the north side of the town and we're an old school that everyone thinks that we just can't do what can be done. And every year our coach just tells us that that's our chip on our shoulder, that we can't let everyone overlook us, and that we have something to prove, that we're still Miller High School. We can still battle with any school with no competition. Well, there's going to be competition, of course.
Oh, yeah,
but
this is a tough district.
Oh, yes, sir, any.
All right, I want to show you some of the highlights. This is pretty cool. We got angles from all over the arena tonight, and you guys were just hustling. And then here you are. You get it. You go back up, off the glass, it drops. Look at your reaction there. That's pretty cool, huh?
Yes, sir. That's amazing. I didn't even notice that.
Yeah, I hope you recorded the game. You got to go back and watch this game later because it was such a back-and-forth game, so many lead changes. And, again, the fact that you guys were down 10 and were able to come back and win, here you are again. That's you. That's number 5 right
yes,
there,
sir.
Putting that up.
That's just all from our coaching staff. Our coaching staff always tells us if we get an offensive board, reward ourselves. Go back up. It's either a miss or make. That's as worse as it can get. You either make it or you miss it.
All right, now you do know there's work to be done.
Oh, yes, sir.
You got to win out. And then Ray wins out. Y'all play again.
Oh, yes, sir.
Wouldn't that be something?
Yeah, that would be amazing.
Man, that is so cool, Alan. That's a dream come true playing on TV. Congrats to another great game. Now going over West Oso in Kingsville, and I'll tell you, Alan, West Oso is good. Cameron Williams cleaning up on the boards. They're fast, they're big, and they can hit threes. Nathan Garcia on the other side trying to get back in this game for Kingsville, but I'll tell you, Brian Luis, that guy can hit the three. You see him there, and then watch, just setting up, swishing it. It's just too easy for West Oso, and now Jalen Tate, man down low, collecting his own rebound, getting the putback. Last time these two teams played, West Oso was down by double digits going into the fourth quarter. Allen came back and won this game. Now a beautiful feed to Antonio Martinez on the other side for Kingsville, but I'll tell you, West Oso, too much. Olaf Pierre says, good night, warm up the bus, the party's over. West Oso gets the big win, 81-64.
Man, they're good every year. All right, while that was going on, let's head to CALALLEN. Wildcats hosting their arch rivals, the Warriors from TULOSO-MIDWAY. And here we go. Each team jousting for a playoff position. And Ethan Martinez, it was his show out of the gate as he starts the game with a three-pointer right there. And then CALALLEN gets a steal. And then Ethan Martinez again with a fast break lay-in right there. Martinez with the great layup off the glass. The Warriors would have to call a timeout early in this one. The Wildcats taking an early 10-0 lead. Finally, the Warriors are going to get on the board here in just a second as Jack Herrick is going to knock home the three. This was close. You knew it would be. In the end, CALALLEN got a last-second shot, and they wound up winning 64-63. A huge win for the Wildcats as they try to make the playoffs.
Yeah, Ethan Martinez, he is good. That CALALLEN team can make a run in the playoffs. Now over at Moody, Victoria West, they're one of the best teams in 35A up there with Veterans Memorial, taking on Moody. Lydia Lowe hits the bank shot, and then down low, Dalen Zarate misses, but Carrie Barrera-Lacey putting it back up on the rebound. She'd go to the free throw line, making the free throw look easy. It's the simplest thing they teach us. She goes on to hit it there. Big time game for Victoria West, and then Sylvia Ozuna weaving in and out, hitting the shot, trying to get her Moody Lady Trojans back into this one. Watch this, great hustle, gets the steal, easy layup. When you play great defense, it makes offense just that much easier. And then on the other side, Karina Carme hitting the three, but unfortunately Moody just couldn't do enough. This Victoria West team is good. They win 85-41, Allen.
All right, now we had more than our fair share of games going on this Friday night. Let's check out some of the scores. On the girls' side, you can see Veterans Memorial. They lost the other night. They're back on the winning track tonight. They beat Port Lavaca Calhoun 64-32.
They're a good team. Let's check out the rest of these. Flower Bluff, speaking of being a good team, these two teams are probably the two best in 5A in the area. Flower Bluff girls beat Laredo Figueroa 71-32.
Yeah, they're on a collision course to play each other in the playoffs. TULOSO-MIDWAY, they've got a great team this year. They blast CALALLEN tonight 62-28.
Let's continue on through the girls' ranks. Actually, we're going to the guys' ranks now. Odom, the number 16 team in 3A, takes on a good Goliad Tigers team. It was tough, but Odom, and led by Matthew Ramirez, the senior, with 23 points, win 46-41.
All right, other action tonight. Moody gets back on the winning track. They beat Victoria West 70-55. So, who impressed you the most tonight?
You know, I think it has to be West Oso. I hadn't seen them play all year, and this was a game we mentioned. Kingsville and West Oso, they don't like each other after that comeback win.
Yeah.
They are big, fast, and they can shoot the three. Watch out. 4A playoffs. they can make a run.
We covered them last year. They made it all the way to the regional finals, lost in a close one, and this may be the year to get back to state. Well, that's all we have for tonight. Thanks for tuning in for all your high school basketball coverage. And don't forget, you can tune in every Tuesday and Friday and catch Jeff and I right here for the rest of the high school basketball season. And Jeff, I enjoyed it. Good job. And let's do it again Tuesday night, okay?
Yeah, absolutely.
All right. Good night, everybody. Make it a great weekend.
The best high school basketball coverage. This is Hoops Madness.